What was the kind of masculinity and the image of a man that you saw growing up?
Someone who provided for their family, someone who protected their family, someone who will look after their kids, their wife, and always be there for them. I think all of them are too bindas for them to be constrained as anything. They just did what they are and who they are. And so I don't think they were constrained anything. I'm not a really fashion guy. If you see me how I dress up, I'll probably never get any work. Be out there. I'm a little bit rough types. I don't care how my hair looks, I don't care how long my beard is, I don't care how old my t-shirt, I don't care if I repeated it 10 times, I don't care if my shoe has dirt on it.
One toxic masculinity trait that you can't stand.
Thinking that you got to beat up everybody. I think growing up as a star kid and all, you do not realize, as a kid, very young, you realize that not everyone comes from the life you live in. So in school, I could have been more, not so aggressive to certain type of people.
A man should earn more than a woman.
That's stupid. Marry some rich woman and live life happy. I realized that life is too short and just be happy. All this man thing and all that thing. If you're not happy, if trying to follow so don't do it. Dude, just be happy.
When you have to live up to 3 legacies in a film and eventually deliver a project that have people talking not just about the legacies you were following, but about you in particular, that means you have done a well done job. And I think Rajveer Deol has done that with his debut film Dono. And I have told him what I have felt about the film multiple times now. So firstly, Rajveer, welcome to Bollywood Bubble.
Thanks. Sorry for keeping you waiting.
So this segment is all about what it means to be a man in 2023. And you belong to this generation that is kind of redefining that. From where I want to start is that growing up, you have been especially belonging to a family that described manhood at that time. And it was all about be the man, be the real man. You have seen that with your grandfather, your father, your uncle. What was the kind of masculinity and the image of a man that you saw growing up?
Someone who provided for their family, someone who protected their family, someone who will look after their kids, their wife, and always be there for them. That's what I experienced.
Did you ever felt that somewhere your father, uncle, and your grandfather were somewhere constrained in expressing their emotions because of who they were being asked to be as a man outside?
I think all of them are too bindas for them to be constrained as anything. They just did what they are and who they are. And so I don't think they were constrained anything. Obviously, when you're a celebrity, you can't go out and be rude, even if someone provoked them. You can't. You have to keep your cool. So yeah, probably there.
In when you were growing up, like when was the point when you realized that you also need to have a shift in the kind of man you are going to become? Because the image that used to be earlier there is not going to work in today's time, and somewhere you also have to evolve. Was there any trigger point for you where you kind of realized that?
I realized that life is too short and just be happy. All this man thing and all that thing. If you're not happy, if trying to follow so don't do it. Dude, just be happy.
True.
And if you're a happy person, you will be happy with your loved ones around.
Yeah. And today we see ki one section is about the dressing, that the dressing of men have changed. Earlier it used to be just tux and suits, that's supposed to be, and today men are also experimenting with their looks. When you see that, do you relate to that? Do you feel excited to maybe try that as well?
I'm not a really fashion guy. If you see me how I dress up, I'll probably never get any work. I'm changing now to follow, not to follow fashion trends, but to be more presentable and be out there. I'm a little bit rough types. I don't care how my hair looks. I don't care how long my beard is. I don't care how old my t-shirt. I don't care if I repeated it 10 times. I don't care if my shoe has dirt on it. That's just me. That's why I love the mountains and trekking and hiking.
Yeah, I think that provides a lot of relatability because, I get a lot of comments on my interviews that he was wearing this shirt in that interview as well. And I'm like, because I have limited amount of clothes.
Yes, tell that guy to go.
I don't have a stylist. I also have limited resources. But this is like a little mensy guide
Sure.
from Rajveer to all the people who belong to this generation and what it means to be a man. So, first, one toxic masculinity trait that you can't stand.
Thinking that you got to beat up everybody.
I think a lot of people expect that you to do on screen. On screen. Not saying in real life.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Okay, a casual misogynistic trait that you see around you.
Just weird pride. I guess people are just too afraid to say they're stupid sometimes.
Okay. An incident where you realized that you were somewhere being a bit misogynistic and then you kind of put in efforts to change yourself.
It's an interesting question. I think growing up as a star kid and all, you do not realize, as a kid, very young, you realize that not everyone comes from the life you live in. So in school, I could have been more, not so aggressive to certain type of people.
Now to see when you say na you were aggressive or you were aggressive, it sounds very weird to see because you are such calm and silent persona na.
I mean, if you hurt someone and you can feel their pain and you feel sad about it, you better change.
Yeah. Okay. 3 qualities that you think a men's should have.
Or being open-minded, not judgmental, and I think I'm a little old school, but just protect your family.
Okay. An advice that you would give to men's.
Just be who you are.
Okay. What it means to be a man from Gen Z in 2023.
I think you need to just, again, I just think be comfortable in your skin and don't try to follow online trends that are actually like a pyramid scheme.
I love that you said it's a pyramid scheme. It actually is. Okay. An artist, according to you, who stands for a true men's.
I gotta go, dad.
He is a man of our generation.
I feel like we can learn a lot from him.
He has also evolved a lot.
Yes.
And we can. Lastly, react to these misogynistic statements. Okay. A man should earn more than a woman.
That's stupid. Marry some rich woman and live life happily.
That's my life mantra.
Yes.
Okay. Girls shouldn't talk to strange men.
If those men aren't like Ted Bundy, I think you're fine. But don't be too stupid.
Nice. Women should be homemakers.
Men can also be homemakers. Yeah. Both of y'all can be homemakers.
True. Raising kids is a woman's responsibility.
Nah, that's stupid.
Okay.
You'll get daddy issues, dude.
Oh, that could give rise to a lot of other things.
Yes.
Okay. Women are supposed to keep the family together.
And what the guys aren't.
True.
I think that's an insult for the guys.
Yeah.
The men.
Being a man, I can relate to that.
Yeah.
But I have to say, like, you actually denote a true men's because you are, I feel, being in touch with your emotions, being in touch with your vulnerable side is what kind of defines being a man in today's time is. And it seems great to see that you are actually in touch with your softer side as well. And somewhere there was a time it was have been considered a bit feminist, feminine, not feminist, but it seems great to see that actually today men are taking that effort to not make it look that way. So firstly, thank you for that.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for doing that. Loved seeing you on screen, and I have to say you have a certain charm to you that I don't know if you realize it yet or not, but it has an appealing factor that pulls in the audience, and it comes out very amazingly in Dono. And I'm sure there are going to be bigger and better things written for you. And from what I know, you have already signed your second film, which we will say this for now, but wishing you lots of love for everything you do. Hope you had a great time because I had an amazing one.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for this and wishing you lots of love.
Thank you. Hi, this is Rajveer Deol and you're watching me on Bollywood Bubble.